So now, as I mentioned, what about if we wanted to create a script that runs to take an image from our webcam? Well, we can do that. I have created one for you, and if you navigate to where you downloaded the resources for the class, I'm going to go into the folder here. There should be a cameras folder, and in there should be a webcam folder. There's a script in here called webcam.sh, and the first thing that we need to do before we run this is to ensure that it is executable by anyone. So if you right click on the file and you go to properties and permissions, we want to make sure that this is selected as execute by anyone, and that would allow anyone to run this script. We won't run into any permissions issues. So if you do that, you just go ahead and click OK. And alternatively, what you could have done is you could have also executed that from the command line. So the easiest thing to do is we can copy this path to the webcam.sh folder. So I'm going to highlight this, Control A, Control C. I'm going to go to my terminal and I can put in chmod, change mode, and we could do a +X. That is a shortened notation to say that we want the file to be executable. We can edit paste, and that's going to paste the path to our file, and if we do a slash and a tab, it's going to autocomplete for us. And again, this is just another way of making the file executable, but you can do it very quickly from the File Explorer, or you can do it from the terminal. Either way accomplishes the same thing. So once that's done, we can execute that file. So if I do a cd space, and I'm gonna just paste that path there, all right, and if I do an ls, I can see the webcam.sh file. So I can do a /, type in w, and hit the tab key, and it's going to autocomplete for me. So if I do that and I hit enter, as you can see, a file was created for us in the downloads/photos folder. So let's go back to that folder. In there, you should see a file that was created, and I will go into the script in a second so you can actually see what's going on, but it took an image and it did a date timestamp for us, and let's go ahead and open that up. Okay. Alright, so that was the image that it took, and again we were able to run that from a script, and that's pretty cool. So that means, as I mentioned, you can have your Raspberry Pi connected to some sort of sensor, and when motion happens or temperature changes or any sort of event that you want to detect, you can execute a script that would take an image from the camera connected to the USB slot of your Raspberry Pi. So that's pretty cool.